The topic is food security in India. Food, about food, do you know? But with security, means security, food to be food security, and not to be food insecurity. What will be difference between food security and food insecurity? Person who have food secure, and other side person who have food insecure. So, what will be the definition of a food secure, and what will be definition of a food insecure? Yeah, am I right? So there is a simple difference between food secure and food insecure. Person who will have food insecure means food insecure. Okay, what is what food insecure? I am saying food insecure. Person who will have a food, who will be food insecure, which means what, which will be meaning of food insecure. Person who don't have any type of food to eat, okay, to eat, then we say, and it will be continue. Okay, person who will have a lack of food and it will be continue, then we can say person, this person have food insecure, because of person have lack of facilities in the regarding of food. This is the meaning of food insecure, and here we can define to food secure, food security. So how can we define food security word? Food security means person who will have food secure, means person who are getting person who are getting permanent what, better food. Okay, permanent, regularly. So this will be definition of food secure, means person is better in matter of food, whereas other side person who are not better in matter of food. So it will be known as person who are not better in food, it will be known as food insecure. Person who are food insecure. Okay, whereas food insecure, whereas other side we are talking about food secure, person who are getting better food and this is permanent, this is regularly, this is continue, it will be known as food secure, food security, and person will be food security. So here food topic is food security, but we will be discussing in India food security. Okay, we will be discussing, but in the context of India we will be discussing. We will not go out of a context. Okay, out of a context of India. So first of all here, there is a question, what is a food security? From our perspective, we understood, we read, and we discussed about the definition of food security. But here given definition of food security, and let's see from book language, what are definition, what is the definition of food security? Food is as engineer. First of all, it is saying what food, which means this is the first basic need of a human life. Okay, human life, a life of human, and obviously absolutely it is right. Food, there are measure food, cloth, shelter, where we can say what home, where we can live. Okay, where we can stay, where we can rest, where we can take rest. So there are some major basic needs of our life, and from that perspective it is saying what food, which means essential thing for a life of woman. So food is essential, and here there are example. There is an example as we know uh, air. We say air is why, air is why. So from air we take breath, obviously. So here without air we can't take breath. Whereas without food we can't live for long term. So there is importance of food and other side of air. So in different there are importance in different way. Okay, food is essential for our body, for our body. Okay, whereas air is important for our breathing. Am I right? For our breathing. So obviously we can say food importance of food is in their way, whereas air importance of air is their own way. Okay, and this is making understand us what through this example. When we say what food will be essential for our body, whereas we can compare with air. Why are importance? What are role of air in our life? Role of air plays crucial role. In summary, we say what through help of air we can take breath. We can breathing. We can take breath. Okay. Second sentence is what? Or second sentence is but food security which means something more than getting 2 square meals in a day, in a day, and per man. Okay, per man. Through this sentence we understood what importance of food and importance of air, but some little we move, some little we move, then meaning of food security will be what when a person is getting 2 square meals in a day. Okay, what I'm saying, a person is getting meals 2 square meals. Okay, and you can say 2 square meals, 3 square meals. Okay, in a day. You can say 2 times in a day, 3 times in a day. Then it will be known as food security. Okay, and it will be continue. If this will be not continue, and you can say what this will be sometimes, for sometimes. Okay, this will be for sometimes. Then obviously we can say it will not be known as food security. It will be known rather than it will be known as food insecurity. This will be definition of food security and other side food insecurity. Okay. Food insecurity. Through this sentence we understood importance of food, importance of air. Whereas in the second sentence we understood what meaning of food security. Food security which will be meaning of food security. A person is getting 3 square meals in a day, and it is a continue, it is a regular. Person is getting 2 square meals regularly, continue, it will be known as. Whereas it will be not continue, then it will be known as food insecurity. Okay, in the matter of food, person is better and it is permanent, it is a continue, it will be known as food security. What are the dimensions of food security? Okay, what are the dimensions of food security? There are 3 types of a definition of food security here given. whatever given here, about that I am telling you. So through this, you can say there are a lot of there will be a lot of there would be a lot of but there would be a lot of dimensions of food security. But in a limit of dimensions of food security, we will understand. Okay, we will understand. So first of all, there is dimensions of food security. What? Availability of food means to be available of food. Okay, to be available of food. If in a place, in a market, in a society, in a area, there will be available of food, so obviously it will help to public. Okay, now public will be able to purchase. Am I right? Now public will be able to purchase. If food will be available, then public will be able to purchase food. So here we are understanding what first of all, basic need is to be available of food. Then we can take a decision in the regarding of food, availability of food. Let's see what is given here. When enough food is available for all, obviously for all means what? Public. For all means what? What? People of a society. For all means what? People of a society, people of a village, peoples of a village, peoples of a nation. It will be meaning of for all. When enough food will be available for all, it will be known as availability of food. Obviously, and now we can understand, and this is a simple meaning. But here, to be available of food, this will be what? This will be hard task, hard work. You can say hard work. To be available of food, this is not a normal thing. Okay, this is not normal thing. So we are understanding here only. Next is accessibility of food. Accessibility of food. Access of food. Okay. First of all, we understood about the dimensions. First dimensions of food. First dimension was what? To be available of food. Now we have available. We have food. Okay. We are able to see food. If here there will not be barrier to receive food, then it will be better accessibility of food. Am I right? So accessibility of food means there are available of food, but if we are not able, if we can't purchase this food, so obviously here there would be some barrier. That's why we are not able to achieve food. Food is available, but here will be some problem. Here there will be some issue. Here there will be some barrier from which we are not able to purchase, to receive, to purchase food. And here, if there will be accessibility, simple accessibility to acquire food with quality, it will be better definition of accessibility of food. Am I right? So there should be simple accessibility of food and with quality. Then it will be better definition of accessibility of food. Let's see given sentence of accessibility of food. There should not be barrier on access to food. And this is a saying in simple sentence, in a sentence, what? There should not be barrier on access to food. Then it will be better to know definition of accessibility of a food. Okay, so here, through my perspective of my perspective is what? Okay, here there should be simple accessibility of a food from which our public could purchase food with a simple access of a food and with quality. Okay, with quality, not with poor quality. Next dimension is affordability of food. Effort to effort. Okay, to effort. Affordability means there are some person who can't who are not able to purchase food. Am I right? So here, to be afford in the regarding of a food, in the regarding of a purchasing of a food. So affordability. Okay, affordability. In simple word, we say effort. To be effort. To effort. Okay, affordability of a food. Everyone has the capacity to buy food of accessible quality. Here only we were talking about, and here point of this will be only what to access of a food. Okay, whereas affordability, here quality of a food will come, and whereas if we are able to afford food, then it will be a definition of affordability of food. Everyone will have the capacity in the matter of purchasing of food. So everyone will have the capacity to purchase food of accessible quality. Okay, uh, meaning of this is what? Meaning of this is what? we can we could be afford. Okay, we could be afford to purchase food, but with quality. Why food security? Why food? Here we are not talking about what is a food security. About what is a food security, we are already clear. So now we need to answer. We need to answer what? Why food security? Role of food security in our society. Why this? Why only? Why food security is compulsory? Why food security is compulsory in our area? Through ourself, through myself, through yourself, you will ask. Then you will realize what is the question. This is question. Answer of this will be simple. Food is which give us energy, from which we can build our body, food is from which our body has growth. So our security has a section that suffers from extreme poverty. Even on good days, 2 square meals are difficult to acquire. This is for some people, and here in our country there are not some people. If we look according to report, then we will realize what there are a lot of people who are living in extreme poverty category. Okay, so obviously it will be better to define why food security. Here there are a lot of people who are suffering from extreme poverty. That's why government need to pay attention on such people who are suffering from extreme poverty, who are suffering from main from difficult challenges, for major basic needs of their life. And now If you would ask what are major basic needs, about major basic needs we are clear. If let's repeat, major needs will be what major needs will be shelter, food, cloth, water, safe drinking water, health, in the matter of health, in the regarding of healthcare, okay, hospital, and food security, which will come in the category of food, okay. So here we needed to clear why food security. There are in our country there are a lot of people who are suffering from extreme poverty. That's why our government needed to pay attention on such people from which are suffering, from which our government could pay attention on such people. And according to report, if we look, there are not a small number. And okay, that's why if one people are getting less than 2 square meals in a day, then obviously it will be extreme poverty. It will come poverty. It will come in the category of poverty. What happens when there is no food security? There will not be there will not be food security. Then what will happen? Okay, what will happen? According to you, what will happen? According to us, what will happen when there will not be food security? According to our perspective, we can say what there will be looked, there will be seen what among people violence, you can say, okay, violence. There would be what income inequality. According to this, I am telling you income equality. Whereas let's understand about when there will not be food security, then what will happen? First of all, among people, we will see what demand of food security. Am I right? Demand of food security. Here government will be responsible for this matter, because government needed to pay attention. Government is responsible for some majority, for some minorities, okay, for such sections people who are suffering from extreme poverty, okay. So here inequality, to treat among people, inequality will be increased, okay. Food production will be reduced, and food product access to food is blocked. Shortage of food means fall down in food. Food production is reduced, access to food is blocked, shortage of food. Prices will go up, means price will be increased when food will not be available, okay. Prices in food will be unbalanced. Prices of food in market will be unbalanced. There will see a fall down of food in food production. People will be unable to purchase food in a right time. Starvation will be increased. Now you would ask, starvation is what? When something is happening and that is continue, it will be known as starvation. But in the category of lack of food, then it will be known as starvation. Means lack of food. This is a continue for long term, for some days, for some days. So it will be known as starvation. Whereas a massive starvation means at a higher level, uh, in a large number, there is a massive starvation. It will take a turn into famine. Okay, it will take a turn into famine. Now we need to understand about the word of famine. What is famine? Through this, people will death. People will be death through this famine. This is a hazard. This is a dangerous, and it is saying what in the matter of food. In the matter of food means you can say price of food is a high level, is at a high level, and it is continue. So now there are some there people will be dead by famine, by coming famine. So simple meaning of a famine is what in the matter of a food, price of a food is at a high level, and it is long, and it is a continue. Okay, and people is getting death by this famine. It will be known as famine. Through report we will understand about famine. When this famine came in our country, in our country, then what happened? What had happened? What had happened? Here famine. There is what? Famine. So meaning of famine, definition of a famine is what? A famine is categorized by widespread deaths due to starvation. Starvation means what? There is a problem in food, and it is a continue, that is known as starvation, and through this starvation people are getting death in large number. It is known as famine. It is a definition. It will be definition of a famine. Now we are clear till here. From here till here we are clear. Now we need to move into next. In the next slide we will discuss. We will be understanding about famine. Okay, about famine. In the next slide we will understand. We will discuss it deeply. This is next slide. Okay, first of all you need to be clear what this is. First, this is next slide. In back slide we were discussing about famine. Okay, about famine. So about famine, our topic is food security in India. Okay, what is food security? What happens food security? What do we mean understand by food security? Why food security? About it we have cleared. We have discussed. Okay, clear. Now definition was of famine. Definition of famine was what? Starvation is a continue, and by this massive starvation people are getting death. It becomes famine. It is known as famine. Okay, and according as per a report, the most devastating means destroyed. The most devastating famine it had occurred in India. This was famine of Bengal. because it came in state of Bengal. That's why it is known as famine of Bengal. So it came in our state of Bengal in 1943. When this type of famine came in our Bengal, by this famine a lot of people were killed. A lot of people were killed. So who were killed by this famine? Okay, the famine killed 30 lakh people. How many? 30 lakh people. This is not a normal number. This is a high number. And in a state, these people were killed. These people were killed. So the famine killed how many? 30 lakh people. Okay, 30 lakh people in the province of Bengal. So nothing like meaning of this sentence is what, like this famine didn't come again in our country, again in state of Bengal didn't come. So why didn't come? Okay, there will be reason. There would be reason from which like this famine didn't come. 1943, this is a point. Okay, point is time is 1943, and from 1943 when this happened, after this happened, and till today this type of a famine didn't come. So what was solution? What happened solution? Okay, what happened solution from which this type of a famine didn't come in our country? And now I wanted to say you what this is a happy point for us. This is happy point for our people of our country, people of India country. Okay, this is a happy point. But this is here there is a side point. What, by this famine 30 lakh people were killed. Okay, by this 30 lakh people is not normal. You can feel a feeling of family of these people who were killed by this famine. We can feel. Okay, we can feel. Nothing like this Bengal famine has happened in India again. So reason of this we will see, we will understand, and who were killed. Means what types of people were killed by this famine. About this we will understand, and what was the reason, what was the solution from which like this famine didn't come in our country. Like this famine hasn't happened in India. Hasn't happened in India again. Okay. So what was solution? What was done? Solution from which in our country this didn't come. Do you know who were affected? Who were killed? Who were affected the most by the famine? The most. So obviously you would say what normal people were killed by this famine. Normal people were affected by this famine. Normal people. So here we needed to categorize. Okay, we needed to do categorize of normal people. First of all will come a farmer, then a small worker, farmer, a small worker, a small family, middle class family. Okay, like these people. A small worker, the agriculture labor. First of all, this type of people were affected by famine, whereas fisherman, and it is known as a small person, whereas agriculture person, it will be known as a small person as well. Transport workers who work on transport, and other casual laborers were affected the most by dramatically increasing. And reason, this was reason. In famine category, this was happening. This was happening. Means price of rice were increasing and this was a continue. That's why people were killed. 30 lakh people were killed. Okay. When price of rice was high and it was continue, then like this famine was seen in this time. They were the ones who died in this famine, who had died in this famine, who is food insecure. Now we need to understand who will be food insecure. Obviously person who will not have better access of food. Am I right? Person who can't afford to purchase food. Landless people. So in category of food insecure people will come, a small people will come. Okay. Landless people with little land or no land, who have no land to depend upon. This type of people will be food insecure. Traditional artisans, people who are artists, but this artist is for decent time, from decent time. These artists are from decent time. Who artist who artist would be from decent time, that will be known as traditional artisans, because this person will not be getting update. Obviously impact of food insecure will have to on these people. Okay, obviously. And this type of people, some sections, this type of people will be food insecure, who will have either landless or very low land productivity. Low land means a person who can a small productivity, can do a small productivity in a low land. So who have either landless or very low land productivity. Those who migrate to other region or areas also suffer from same. Some person think what okay, now I want to migrate in another place from which so that I could afford myself, I could afford my family. So some person like this thing, but this sentence is saying whatever you will do from to remove suffer in your life, it will be impossible. If this will be this way, through this way you will do something, through this way you will think what I will be avoid from suffer. So it will be impossible, because suffer will be same. If you want to migrate to other place, then obviously after migrate you will face same suffer. Something will be different, but suffer you will face a suffer. Okay. And you can realize what a person who are living in this place where you want to go, where you want to migrate. So person who are living on this same place, so same person are not getting suffer from your life. So obviously yes, a person, this same person in a town are getting suffering from their life. There is a there is a high malnutrition among people, among women, among children. There is a high malnutrition among children and among women. So here there is a problem, which is a problem. According to the Nation Health and Family Survey, in short, it is said NHFS. So time this. This is the time 1998 to 1999. The number of such women, the number of such children are more than, okay, approximately children approximately 11 crore. In million it is said, in million it can be said, but 110 million. Yeah, am I right? So number of such women, number of children, so you can see 11 crore. It is not a normal number, it is a high number. So obviously first of all our point was what who will be food insecure. So this type of women, this type of children will be food insecure, because this type of such women, this type of such children are getting are not getting pure nutrition. Okay, this women, these children are getting malnutrition. So obviously this will be food insecure. Person who are facing who are facing from difficult challenges for food, so obviously it will come in the category of food insecurity. Hunger, which means food insecurity. Hunger is a look here, you can see food insecurity. It is an indicator of food insecurity. Obviously people are hunger, so it is so what people are food insecure. Hunger brings poverty. Obviously hunger will bring poverty. Hunger means what? Poverty. But hunger, it is getting indicate what about food insecurity, it is getting indicate. So this hunger will come in the category of poverty. Hunger has many dimension. If we define to hunger, so obviously dimensions of hunger will be more. Okay, in the next slide whatever will come, then we will discuss deeply and we will understand and deeply. Apart from this, whatever will come, let's see. This is the third slide of food security in India. Topic is food security in India. So as you are looking, what are causes, okay, of hunger. So what will be causes of hunger? Let's understand about it. First of all, there will be low income. So low income means person who are hunger, so obviously this person have a low income, that's why this person is getting face. Okay, seasonal hunger, person get hunger when season come and season go. So in between people face from hunger. Major aims to address hunger. What will be major aims? Measure, okay, to address hunger. And here word written, what word wrote, tackle. So tackle, what will be to address from hunger. The Green Revolution was a measure, and the Green Revolution, role of Green Revolution is a high, was a high. Okay, the role of Green Revolution played a high played high role in our country. Okay, in our country. The Green Revolution, this was major breakthrough. Through this Green Revolution, our we could face we could face from hunger. We could face when the Green Revolution came in our country. Then this was major. This became this had become main reason to address from hunger. So obviously Green Revolution means what? This is related to agriculture, so which gives us food. So if we will have able of food, then obviously then we will not be hunger. So our when we are hunger, so reason was what? To be lack of food, then we were getting hunger. So when Green Revolution came, then the Green Revolution had given what food, a lot of food to public, and that's why the role of Green Revolution become what? High, become important, most important. So wheat and rice production had doubled. So obviously the Green Revolution came obviously to be double of wheat and rice would be having would be becoming double. Okay, Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh, this was two state in which this state had record a significant production in field of wheat and rice. Only in wheat. So this was two state which record only in wheat. We are talking. So in wheat, which was 26 tons of wheat. So in Uttar Pradesh, this Uttar Pradesh state record in wheat which was 26.87, whereas our Madhya Pradesh state, our state record in wheat which was 70.69 million tons, and the time was 2015-2016. This was a time when our two state recorded in wheat. Whereas let's say in rice, so here about rice there is a talking West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh. So already Uttar Pradesh we discussed. So here in rice, so in wheat and in rice, our Uttar Pradesh had made a record more. So on the other hand, our West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh recorded significant production of rice, which was 15.75 million tons. So our West Bengal in rice, our West Bengal recorded in rice which was 50.75 million tons, whereas Uttar Pradesh had recorded in rice which was 12.5 million tons, and time was the same. You can see time was the same. Okay, time was same. So when like this had happened, so this had shown when like this had happened, then we we were looking what is happening. So like this food material had developed, so it was helping to address from hunger. Okay, so hunger which is related to food. So other side you can see what green revolution had came had come, whereas our other states had recorded had made a record in wheat and rice. So like this when it was happening. So this green relation, our major part was our major part to address from hunger. This was a major part of life of our country. Food security in India. India has been able to avoid famine since the Green Revolution. When Green Revolution had come, and this Green Revolution proved what now I am there. You don't need to be worried. Okay. So here we can say what 90%, not then 70% we can see what when this type of green revelation came, then our friend the green revelation help us to avoid from famine. So then our government thought what now we need to create a stock which is known as buffer stock. Okay, which will be for food. So gradually like this keep running. Okay, keep happening. Then our system, that is what buffer stock, and second is public distribution system. In buffer stock we will say what stock of food material, food grains, means this will be better, this stock will be better to keep food material from which upcoming famine we could fight from famine. And other side from this food material our government can provide to rural people, to poor people through this help. Okay, and this is a card, and through this our food corporation of India will help to rural people, to poor people. Okay, now let's understand about only this system. These are two type of system: buffer stock and second side public distribution system. What is a buffer stock? What is a buffer stock? First of all, from my perspective, I wanted to tell you what buffer stock. It is a buffer stock. It is a stock of a buffer. You can say buffer means what? High quality. Okay, where a place will be wide. So buffer stock is the stock of food grains, is the stock of food agriculture, namely wheat, rice. It is a high, it is a measure in food grains. And when our food corporation of India will purchase from our farmer, then it will be known as procured material. Okay, procured material. Now when we say procured material, so we think what this material have our food corporation of India have this material. Okay, so procured material by the government through buffer stock, through the food corporation through the Food Corporation of India. So in buffer stock, this type of food grains is kept in buffer stock. Then it is known as procured material, which is purchased by the permission of a government. Our Food Corporation of India will purchase, and then in buffer stock our Food Corporation of India will keep food material in buffer stock system. The FCI will purchase wheat and rice from the farmers in state where the wheat and rice will be available. Then responsible there will be responsible. So there will be responsible who? Our Food Corporation of India. So our Food Corporation of India will purchase wheat and rice from the farmers in state where there will be surplus production. So surplus is what? Surplus means what? After need, after satisfied, there will be available to sell to purchase. Okay, it will be known as surplus. Means after need, after satisfied, there is extra. So now we can use this in other category. Then it will be known as a surplus. Means and in through simple example we can understand. Let's suppose you have 50 rupees, you have 75 rupees. Okay, you have 75 rupees, and you invest what is said, you purchased what marker. So 25 is gone. Okay, 25 is gone. Now how many you have? How many you have you? You will have 50 rupees. So 50 rupees will be known as a surplus. So here after 25 is what? 25 was your need, was your satisfied. Okay, and now after you're satisfied, after your need, whatever you will have, so that rupees will be known as surplus. In the next slide we will be discussing apart from this. Okay, apart from this we will be discussing whatever will come deeply, we will be understanding in the next slide. This is fourth slide. Let's see what will be in fourth slide. We were talking about procured material, Food Corporation of India. So Food Corporation of India purchase material, food grains from farmer. So price of food, price of agriculture food is fixed. Okay, is fixed, which means I mean price will be announced before doing agriculture will be announced by government, you can say. Okay, so here this is saying the farmers are paid pre-announced price for their crops. Means price of their crops will be announced by government department before doing agriculture. That's why price of agriculture food is fixed. This price is called which is known as MSP, minimum support price, and this price will be known as minimum support price. Clear? Minimum support price means at minimum support price. Let's understand about minimum support price. What happens in MSP. Why minimum, not maximum? Support price. What are these? When the market price falls down, price of food grains in market will fall below the declared MSP by government. If price of food agriculture in market will be fall below, then our government will be able to purchase from farmer. If a farmer will be interested to sell their crop, their food material, here you can see our government would purchase the entire quality from farmers at MSP. So MSP, now we are clear how it is saying what price minimum support price means price our government announce before doing agriculture, that is known as MSP. Clear? So when in market price of food material will be fall below, then our government will be able to purchase the entire quality from the farmers at MSP rate. Okay, this crop is then stored. After purchased, our Food Corporation of India of government will be able to store these food grains in their in their stock. This crop is then stored by the government and sold to poor. That is known as PDS. Through PDS, our Food Corporation of India purchase sell to poor people at a discounted price with the quality. And this food grains is used to create food security. Anytime famine can come, our natural digester can come. So if a natural digester will come, then from this stored material, our public can fight from natural digester. If this will happen there, okay, this will be possible there. So here two type of help we are looking by the government. First of all, our government would purchase, Food Corporation of India would purchase from farmer, and then our Food Corporation of India will keep will store this food this what price weight and price in their store. And now our Food Corporation of India by permission of the government will sell to poor people by the help of PDS system. Okay, public distribution system. Okay, so public distribution system, it will help to purchase at a discounted price. Person who will have who would have PDS, then it will be able to purchase okay, from near ration shops. And this store material will help to food secure, to be food secure in food category. MSP is declared every year, but before doing agriculture. Okay, but before doing agriculture, MSP will be declared by Department of Government. This will incentivize farmers. This will increase farmers, and this means what? MSP will increase farmers, and MSP will boost the production of crops. The public distribution system, and now we are going to talk about the public distribution system, where we were saying here means people who will have a public distribution system, then people will be able to purchase at a discounted price, okay, from near ration shops. So now it's a time to understand about public distribution system. Let's understand the food procured. When we say procured, so it will be known as what? Our Food Corporation of India, of India, purchased food. Our Food Corporation of India. So food procured material by the FCI is distributed through government regulated ration, because it comes under government regulated. That's why it is said what a government regulated ration shops. So in your near ration shop, if you will be able for this government regulated, for this public distribution system, and you can say in short what, if you will have, when you will when this you will have, then you will be able to purchase in your near ration shops. Okay, so our Food Corporation of India will distribute through this regulated ration shop among the poor section of the society. So it is made for poor section, not for rich section of the society. Okay, it will made for poor section. It will made for rural person. Okay, for a rural person. There are about 3.5 lakh. There are 3.5 lakh ration shops all over the country. All over the country means our country here, there is a talking. Okay, there is a talking. So in our country, how many ration shops? 3.5 lakhs ration shops. So it is not normal number. It is not normal number. Ration shops also known as fair price, because on this ration shop we get what, we get weight rations, you can say. We get a ration with quality and at a discounted price, and other keep a stock of food grains, it is known as. Okay, these items are sold. This item means what? Procured material are sold to poor at price lower than the market price. Whatever price of ration, or ration means what? Wheat, rice, okay, salt, these are ration. So these items are sold to people. So whatever price of procured, price of items will be able in market. So here our government will help to public at a discounted price, in a low price than the market price. Okay, it's a quality between, it's a difference. There are difference between government and private. Okay, government and private, because our government is to welfare to public. In the next slide we will be discussing about whatever will come. It's the next slide. Next slide is any family. We were talking about ration shops. Okay, ration shops, about PDS. So this is continue about PDS, public distribution system. About MSP we have cleared. Okay, any family with a ration card, it will be able to purchase food grains from near ration shops, from their near ration shops. Okay, any family with a ration card can buy a stipulated amount of these items, and in items are include 35 kg of grains, 5 liters of kerosene, and 5 kg of sugar. This type of grain, this type of material will be available in okay, every month, and this will get with to any family with a ration card every month. Okay, every month this family will get. So every month from the nearby ration shops, this type of a family will be able. Okay, this idea was introduced back. Okay, back means this idea was introduced, but after some time again this idea was introduced in 1940 time. This was a time during the Bengal famine when it is a sin when uh, when this saw what the Bengal famine killed 30 lakh people. So now we need to create like this from which our public could be safe. Okay, so now this was a time when we when we when we had needed to accept this type of public distribution system. This idea was introduced back in 1940, and on this was a time when the Bengal famine killed 30 lakh people because of lack of public distribution, lack of food material, lack of public distribution means rise of price of foods, price of wheat, price of rice were increasing. So now PDS system is helping, and PDS system was helping to public what at a discounted price you are able to purchase from us ration shops, and that is known as the government ration shops. Okay, so when now this type person have this type of ration shops, and quality of this ration shop, quality of this public distribution system are what? First of all, at a discounted price we can get food grains, okay, and with quality, and second is with quality, and every month will be, and every month will get. Okay, will get. Current status. Now what are the status of a public distribution system? Because this public distribution system were accepted on this time, and today time is what, 2024. So this is a long time. So what will be status of a public distribution system in our country today? Okay, let's say situation of a public distribution system. Over the years, the policy has become more effectively. Means you can say gradually our policy of a public distribution system has become more effectively, and it targeted to more people to secure food security. In 1997, it was called TPDS. T for targeted means on this time our public distribution system it would be known as what, targeted public distribution system, because our public distribution system targeted and it was continued. So that's why it would be known as a targeted public distribution. On this time you can see further slowly gradually when time passed away. Then further in 2000, just after 3 years, okay, two schemes were launched after 3 years. Time was 2000. Two special scheme were launched, which name is Antyodaya Anna Yojana, which is related to food, and in short it is said what, AAY. Okay, second scheme is what, Annapurna scheme, and in short it is said APS. So these two schemes are related to food security. So aim of these schemes was what, to secure food and food security to public, to poor public and to rural public. Results of this, what are there? One of the most efficient places has become, and it has established price, means in price of wheat, price has balanced, okay, has established, okay. Because of increasing price, people were killed uh, in Bengal. So here you can see what quality of public distribution system and the result of a public distribution system. And public distribution system has balanced price, availability of food and at affordable price, means every after month, every per after month you will get food with affordable and with quality, and accessibility will be easy. Just you will have what PDS, that is known as ration shops, okay, ration card. So availability of food at affordable price you will get, okay, with quality. And what are included here, you can say 35 kg of grains and 5 liters of kerosene and 5 kg of sugar. That's all about food security in India we were discussing, and now we are clear. It's end. It